So through City Lab, you've seen up close the best of thinking and planning about local governance. And then you live in Washington, where you've seen up close perhaps the worst of governance and certainly gridlock. And assuming that gridlock remains a fact of life for the next 8, 10, who knows how long, years, as we tackle major social issues going forward, immigration, the environment, economic inequality, do we need to rule out the federal government as a solution to just focus on local government as being really the laboratories where these changes are going to come and hopefully percolate outwards?
Well, I don't think we have to rule out the federal government because it has resources that can be brought to bear, and occasionally in the non-controversial topics that are not, headlines in the New York Times, you can get stuff done now and then. But there's just no doubt that the federal government matters less than it has mattered in a long time in terms of innovative governance, in terms of deal-making in issues like climate or trying to build resilience into states and cities. And what's happening is your governors or mayors are your truly innovative chief executives in the country now. They're doing global deals. They're creating clusters of affiliated interests. They're looking at how to look at best and promising practices in this kind of ongoing urbanization and to reach out to the creatives, what Richard Florida would call the creative class, and finding new ways to do things. And I have to say the federal government just looks way, almost 19th century, if 20th century is not enough, just way backward when it comes to looking at these dynamic opportunities. It doesn't mean it will always stay that way, because the federal government plays a role in regulating and in being able to funnel dollars here and there that make a difference in some of these things. But it's not as definitive as it once was. Yeah.